Tonight on Sports Overtime, it's conference title time in the Jack Pine. Clare or Harrison clinches at least a share of the title with the win. McBain hasn't lost in Highland play. Neither has Beale City. One of those statements is now false. Former NFL lineman Brock Gutierrez tells Straight's X's and O's at the touchscreen. We have 16 games tonight on the original Big Show.
Good evening and welcome to Week 8 of Sports Overtime. I'm Jeff Johnson. We've been keeping our eyes on Harrison and Clare, thinking they just might clash for a Jack Pine title tonight. The Pioneers win it pretty much every year, but this year the Hornets are the Pioneers of Harrison football, off to their best start in 15 years. Start with Harrison quarterback Thomas Nunnally going to go around the D and 70 yards to the house. We had to speed it up because it's a really long run, but probably felt this were fast to Clare. And their defense was strong in the first half, too. Trenton Seawright intercepting a pass and setting up another Nunnally score. Harrison actually leads by 14 going into the second half, but Travis Vita finds Joe Houston unguarded. He runs into the end zone, making it only a 7-point deficit for Clare. They're coming back in the second half. The Pioneers continue to shut down the Hornets, and it pays off, too, on offense. Bugbee going in for his third score of the night, giving Clare back its lead with 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Final play of the game, Harrison kicking for the win. Mads Olsen, just short. 30-29, Clare wins its 8th straight Jack Pine Conference title. 9-10, Shannon McGrattan took it all in, and she's live in Clare with reaction from our winners.
Jeff, Clare has owned the Jack Pine Conference for the last 7 years, and knew tonight's game against Harrison would be a fight to the bitter end. As you saw in the highlights, both teams had plenty of opportunities to score, but like all good rivalries, this game was decided in the final 8 seconds, and that number 8 would be brought up again when the Pioneers officially celebrated winning their 8th consecutive Jack Pine Conference title.
And to win 8 consecutive is, to me, just, and I told the team, it's unheard of. That just doesn't happen very often, and so it says a lot about our program. I'm so happy for the kids because this has been a goal of theirs from the beginning of the season. And with the losses we had off last year's team and the new blood coming in, we weren't really sure if that was going to be able to take place. But they got better all year. We stayed healthy and got better all year, and it paid off tonight.
Tonight's victory also punches Clare's ticket to the postseason, giving the Pioneers even more to celebrate as they head into their final regular season game against Roscommon. While on the other side of the field, Harrison is no longer undefeated, a reality that stung the Hornets pretty hard this evening. However, they do have a chance to enter their first postseason since 1999, 8-1, if they are able to top Houghton Lake next week. That'll do it for your second to last game of the week. Reporting live in Clare, I'm Shannon McGrattan for Sports Overtime.
Thank you, Shannon. Great game. Let's stay at the Jack Pine. Meridian or Gladwin clinches a postseason berth with a win tonight. Start with Gladwin. Drew Cantrell. Watch the stiff arm here. One of the best you'll see around. Just destroys number 8 there on defense. Watch it again. Slow it down. Set up a Stephen Esseline TD, but Meridian got the last laugh. It's Christian Petrie showing off his speed for the 40-yard TD. Mustangs winning big, 34-14. Beaverton needs to win out for an automatic postseason berth. Farwell just wants a win this year. Third quarter, Beaverton, Nate O'Brien to Ryan Duvall, 57 yards for the Beavers. They are up 34-0. Still in the third. This time they get it done on the ground. O'Brien handing off to Seth Juro. 68-yard touchdown. Great blocking there for him, too. Beavers running away with this one, just like he is. Later in the third, Owen Rotman taking it in from 2 yards out. Beaverton rolls 40-0. CSAA Gold. Chip Hills and Reed City winner shares the division title with Newaygo late in the third. Chippewa Hills kicking it off to Reed City's Andre Jones. Feel like we've seen him in the highlights before. He's going to run the ball on this kickoff through a lot of defenders halfway down the field before eventually being taken down by the Warriors defense. A little bit down the line here, the Chippewa Hills Warriors gaining possession of the ball, but they are still trailing 38-18. However, Hunter Connolly going to number 88. Not on the roster, but he should be. He's going to go all the way to the end zone with the score. Reed City rolls, though, 60-32. They claim a share of that division title. Central Montcalm 2 wins away from that magical 6 mark. Big Rapids would love to be a party pooper in this one. We pick it up in the third. Big run from Central Montcalm's Trenton Brayman. Going to set up a 5-yard touchdown run by quarterback Keegan James. That extends Central Montcalm's lead to 22-6. Central Montcalm defense coming up huge in this one as Nate Jones forcing a fumble and a swarm of Hornets there to recover. And they actually spoiled Big Rapids' homecoming with a 52-14 win. Same town, different teams. Big Rapids Crossroads hosting Charlton Heston Academy. Crossroads start with some trickery on the opening drive. Chris Rand taking the handoff and running it 50 yards for the touchdown. 2-point conversion was good. The Cougars actually jumping out to an 8-0 lead. Crossroads showing they can also play some power football. Quarterback Zach Rardin plunging through the line for the 4-yard score. Crossroads wins big 64-0. So 1 down, 3 more to go, double overtime. That's the Fans' Choice Game of the Week time. And that's next. So is the Clare Marching Band.